What's up? It's been it's been a minute since I made my last video, aka like 5 minutes ago. But and I got a new topic coming at y'all from this big old knowledge bank. Not very big actually, but it's ever expanding. I like to think I'm progressing each and every day. But I'm gonna be talking about yoga today. Yoga is a really cool thing. Really, really, really cool. I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 months now. I just started recently. I'm not like some person who's been doing yoga their whole life, so I'm no professional. Don't take anything. Oh no, take what I say and apply it to your life, but don't think it's like professional advice or anything. You know what I'm saying? But yoga's real cool, and on the surface level, it's just kind of like a cool complementary workout for athletes. Get more flexible, basically not tear things as easily. And another thing, if you go into it with like a bodybuilding type mindset and just weightlifting in general, is it gives, okay, I don't like how I'm holding this now, but it really helps out with mind muscle connection, because like when you're stretching each individual part, the progression in yoga is, kind of flexing each individual muscle better each and every time, and in bodybuilding, you gotta flex your muscles while you lift, and it's that mind muscle connection. If you're using your pec and you're doing some flies, you want to feel that contraction in all of your pec and kind of just feel each individual fiber. It sounds like really, really easy, but it's a concept that yoga helps with in bodybuilding and weightlifting in general. So yeah, my muscle connection is a really cool thing that it helps with. But you dive a little deeper and get past that superficial level. I tried recording this earlier and I didn't know how to say superficial without slurring the words or stopping for like 5 seconds to think about it, so I'm really happy I got through this time. But yeah, once you get past that little surface level of yoga, it's kind of just another form of meditation, and a very good one at that. Like, it's not another form, it is one of the forms of meditation. A lot of people can go into yoga and you're doing these stretches and your mind kind of wanders and you don't really know what you're thinking about, but your mind just kind of does its own thing. It thinks about whatever it wants to. You don't really have to think about, like, I got bills to pay, I got a workout I got after this, I got an exam, my ex just looked hot as hell flying through the halls, like, you don't have to think about that stupid bullshit that you normally would outside of it. Or, some people use that way of meditation where your brain just kind of doesn't think, but it does, but you don't have to focus on what you're thinking about. That can be meditation in itself because it gets rid of the restlessness in your mind. But another one, which I personally use, is I kind of use yoga as my way to plan out my day, because it's a 15-minute class period, and at the end we get a little 5-minute kind of meditation rest type thing, which really is the meditation part of it. But throughout the whole experience of yoga, I kind of pre-plan my day, think about what I need to do to further anything that I want to do. If I'm thinking I got to work out after this, I'm like, okay, I packed my chicken and I got my rice. That's going to be good for post-workout. I had a banana, some yogurt, beforehand. And, I'm just kind of making sure I'm doing all the prerequisites to whatever I need to do. And this pre-planning is really beneficial. And a lot of successful people, you look at interviews of anyone who's anyone, they usually set aside time, and most likely in the morning, because that's just kind of when you can look at everything throughout the day and plan it. But they set aside a time, maybe an hour. I've heard of this term called the power hour in the mornings, and people do it, but you don't need a whole hour. In all honesty, 5 to 10 minutes could be good for it. But you just use this time, think about what you need to do in life, more particularly that day. Small steps, step by step. Anything you need to do, anything you want to do, anything you shouldn't do is very important as well. And maybe you don't follow those rules, maybe you don't follow what you planned, but at least you thought of it. You thought of all the things you could do that day, and you're just engaging your mind in your daily activity. It's just really, really important. You can't be a zombie going throughout your day and not knowing what you're doing. But yeah, enough kind of going everywhere with this, but yoga's a really cool thing. I recommend it to anyone, whether an athlete, a house mom, me, you. I don't have any more examples because my brain's not working, so I didn't have yoga today, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to meditate today, it's Sunday. But yeah, try out yoga. Really cool, really awesome. Probably something I'm gonna do for a long time. All right, bye.